Big fan. Did you just... The good weather is no more. You mean the heat is the bad weather, yeah? Is that what you're saying? It's terrible. Good, I'm glad it's gone. Good.
Goddamn 80 months.
A lot of lights. I know. Due to get some rain at some point soon. Texas, big fan for 11. Gez with the 80 years. That's a lot. Xander, how you doing? Can you get free TMP team? What do you mean free TMP team? Join the team? No. Good evening, how we doing? Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Last time we saw each other was Wednesday, where I ended the stream slightly early because of the eclipse, and I took some nice pictures of that. You can find those in the IRL media channel on the server, Discord server. I'm banned. Yeah. What would you like me to do about that? Would you like me to magically unban you? I'm not going to do that. That's not how that works. Hello, Don, big fan. Hello, Lordy. Hello, Gav. Hope you've been well. It felt too long. It did. It did. I was thinking of doing a weekend stream, but nah. It's fine. It's fine. A hacker was on the road. Sadly, yes. Wherever the busiest road will be, they will go there to make their content. Content, I have to say in quotes. So, sadly, you know, if we eventually change our minds and spice it up a little and pick some other road, wait for that to get busy and then they'll go there as well. That's just how that works. We can't have a DLC road because, well, some of the hackers won't have it, but a lot of the players won't have it either. Can I bribe you to unban me? How much are you offering? I'll consider offers. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'll hear you out. How much have you got? Exactly. Thought so. Gesriagne, Folk, Goad, Core, Mosk, Sammy, Emery. I just had a brain fart in the middle of there. Jet 2, David, Alex, Potato, big fan. For the official redeems. 4.3 million revenue. Very nice. For in-game jobs, that's good. By yourself and not with hired drivers, that's very good. When you rejoin, upon rejoining, because you claim you accidentally hit someone, you can continue doing those jobs because your profile will work the same way. Reports are real time, bit of both. Bit of both. What usually happens is there's a bit of a pattern where you're going to crash so I can ban you. Potty, that's not what you meant to do. You want the claim of me banning you, like the what's the term? Like, hell yeah, this person banned me specifically. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm aware of that person. If you name them, you're giving them attention. Yeah, what I usually do during the reports is we'll do a few reports, and then if I happen to be in real time in the busy area as well, I'll look around the area for a bit. You know? What are you reading? Reading the different chats. What are you on about? If I'm looking right here, that's where purple platform is. Looking up here, that's where the other ones are. You can see them all here, different colors. Say hello to each other. Be nice. Befriend each other. How long does it take for new DLCs to get the first discount? Depends on what the discount is. A while. Does Nordic have a good discount yet? Maybe 10%? That's about it. Yeah, there's an Audible thing going on at the moment. I wouldn't bother doing anything like that unless you actually use Audible and you're actually going to get some use out of it. I wouldn't bother. More coach or truck driving? Truck driving will be tomorrow. Coach, we're calming down with that at the moment. May go back to it at some point to do more of the random routes. There was a random suggestion which said to do all of the routes in order, and that'll take a very long time. Xander, no, that's evading. If you're talking about buying another key for the game, that'll be evading. Why would you do that? You can use that site for other games if you really want to. But I wouldn't suggest buying a new key. Wait for your ban to end. It's really difficult, apparently, for some people. The Mercedes 814. Oh, there we go. Mercedes, I am not a car connoisseur. I'm not a person talking about cars. Trucks, even. What is it, a van type thing? 1986. Hey, if it gets the job done, hell yeah. Is it the one with a little nose bump on the front of it? Or a completely flat one? Because the images show both. Not bad. Not bad. I thought, I was just thinking a Mercedes car. You're broke. Wait for the ban then. You can still play on your same game that you already own. You don't need to buy another copy of the game. Hey, Rune. 4 months. Olivia with 150 streams. Oh my god. Big fan. Yeah, the @ is a YouTube username. That's how they've done that. I don't know why they've done it that way. Purple is obviously purple, green is whatever, and then a slightly pinky red is TikTok chat. When it decides to show up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. At the moment, it doesn't. The intersection at the garage. We'll check that out. We'll check that out. Sim 1 base map. Not at the moment, because when I go driving, people like to try and follow me because I'm on stream, and then they ruin whatever content I'm making. So I don't drive in the base map on Sim 1 or 2. I drive an arcade. But yeah, if Xander keeps spamming, at the moment he's not spamming, he's just replying. If he keeps spamming like the same message, you'll be timed out. I'm doing well, Otter. How you doing? This morning we had some rain. A few hours of rain. It was quite nice. Tomorrow we're going to get some rain as well. Very nice. I'm not going to complain about the rain. Very nice. If we have a very cold winter, I'm not going to complain about that. Because I can just warm up. Not a problem. Rain is nice. It smells nice. It's very nice. Not spamming. I mean, hello. You're not at the moment, but oh my god, if I scroll up, you spammed high about 10 times. That's what I mean. The goal is really close. We have another goal as well. I'll show you that in the main game. I do need to actually open it to show you. Oh, it's bright. 2 days of rain. Supposedly, most of this week has some rain. No complaints about that. Yeah, we have that. Right. In-game. Oh, I haven't done any moderation stuff over the weekend, by the way. I haven't done any of it. Global warming. Yeah. Supposedly, God, I saw another post saying that we could have a 6th wave as well. It's just cold, hot. Please. Please don't. Kristiansund is in the Nordic DLC. West coast of Norway, near the bottom. But it's in the Nordic DLC. Is it okay to put traffic where people don't pass by? What do you mean by that? Hello, driver. Bye-bye, driver. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. He is back to his normal paint job, yes. This one is what I recognize him by, this one. To buy the DLC is cheaper. You can if you want. It doesn't fully support the devs, though, does it? I've done it for other games. Which admin is the best, and I won. Very good. I was also in Storm's chat for a bit because I was pinged as well. They wanted me to join in with both of them attempting to close the ramp briefly. Didn't work because players don't listen to that, do they? Like, hey, there's a police car blocking the lane. I'm just going to sit here until he moves because my GPS tells me to go that way. Come on. Pay attention. They really don't want to go the other way, the long way around. We need a different bit of that intersection. We do. Faith admin. Highways where people barely do routes. That would be nice. There's still a lot of places in the base map where not many people drive. You just need to pick one. Feel free to go and drive there, you know. You may still see people. You don't drive it, I know, right? Hey, it wasn't just me. I had people commenting on my video saying, how dare you say I? It's not just you. If you want to go where I am, I'm over here. Tomorrow's driving session, I don't know if that's going to be from here or not. David! First of all. Again, just to establish the people that aren't aware, the current busy road is a mixture of Frankfurt, Prague here, Frankfurt, Prague, or the Alps, Innsbruck to Klagenfurt, this squiggly one, which has been busy for ever since CD got replaced. That's basically what that is. Don't use 8x4s. You can if you want, but I see a lot of people using 8x4s for normal box trailers as well. There's nothing stopping you doing that. You're the one using it. It just seems a bit silly. Not realistic, anyway. Let's put it that way. All right. Look at how close we are. That's what I wanted to show. Look at that, look at that. How about you head on over there and you make that number go up? Should. That's the name. Go over there. Don't have to do it right now, but go over there. Make that number go up to the next whatever. Yes, that's the YouTube. Head on over there. So smoothly, because there's a fade in, fade out on OBS. Look at that steady, nice graph, eh? If I go down to last year. Very good. Wow, this time last year, we've doubled in a year. These little spikes have been good videos, and then there we are. Ew, it's the number. I'm going to hide that for now, but hey, feel free to go on over there. Go make the number go higher. Number go up, number good. Stonks. Unsub, don't unsub. Don't do that. 8x4, Volvo. That's fine. Again, depends on what you use it for. It's kind of a meme thing where I comment on people using 8x4s with normal trailers. You'll see it a lot. There's no actual, like, you're not going to get banned for doing it. Not a problem at all. Can't afford another truck. Well, that's because you spend like 400k on an 8x4. 8x4s are very expensive. You don't need them. Alright, this one has to be all the way through. Thank you for that, Ranko. What a great message. Welcome in. Rotterdam. Okay. Won't be banned. Well, you say you're currently banned. Right? If you become a mod, you'll start banning you all. Well, if you start banning loads of people randomly, you may not stay mod for long. Let's put it that way. 6x4 is the sweet spot. Yeah, I guess so. If it was me choosing one, it would have to be... The truck is still broken from last time, yeah. It would have to be a normal one, not a tag lift, mid lift, anything like that. We're starving a bit. You become a menace. How dare you? You follow me around, but you can't ban me. Fellow team member, you can't ban me. Solar farm, nice. Back in the days when Europort was a thing, Catman, yes. Europort, CD, Alps, Frankfurt to Prague. In that order. Not even 4x2. Well, I use a 4x2, but they were talking about 6x4. Whatever you want. Whenever I've used a 4x2 and I have a heavy stream, I read the word stream, heavy trailer, people are saying, why aren't you using a 6x4? Why aren't you using more than that? You don't need to. Again, it's unrealistic, but if I am using 770 horsepower, most things will be able to be pulled by that. Perfectly fine. Heavy stream. I read the word stream, we're saying why no stream on Thursday. For now, until the weather fully cools down, we're not doing Thursdays. Thursdays are spares. Spare days. Rigids, eventually, when it comes to the game, will support it. That pink one is lagging. There's a merge here. How are we going to merge? Car, that tow truck. I think that's the patron one, yes. There it is. I'm not blaming anyone for that, really. Look at what the pink one's doing. And it's basically done. Okay. That's not... They bumped, but what else was he meant to do? Technically speaking, you should have been in that lane earlier than that, but hey, you sort of tried your best, I guess. You sort of slowed down a bit. Playing on microwave there. That was a good first one. Sure. This is the new public one. What is this? Based? Oh, it's a Volvo of some sort, isn't it? One of the many. This is Frankfurt to Prague, eh? It is. A Volov. Richard, there are some good workshop mods for those, yes. But you won't be able to use them on TMP, sadly. The road texture. It's the same, because they are the exact same. The Frankfurt section may be slightly newer, because of course Frankfurt was renewed at some point. The Prague section is like the authentic old map. XC60. Okay. And this is the traffic all the way to the fuel station. We need a fuel station on the other side. What's wrong with graphics? Nothing wrong with it. I'm using a graphics mod. The Snowy Moon mod. Plugin, I guess you could call it. Cheeks, welcome in. Texu, big fan. Bert, welcome in. Go ahead and sub over. Mix 7 stream streak. Are you going to get bored and try and overtake? Sometimes they do that. Look! Why was there no sound for that? Where's the sound? Functionality was only on 161. Yes. Because I saw a post on the TruckersMP Reddit. That's where I saw it from. And that's where I read it from. Warming up his tyres. Thank you for the raid again. Arrow 404. Sound not found. Ah? Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in. Oh, the graphics on TMP, they are with... That's not that bad. The person that made it is called Snowy Moon, but people now call the plugin Snowy Moon. Just it's easier to call it that. Why not? That's not that bad. He didn't actually go for the overtake, did he? Hacker, not surprised. Got two of them. Nice save edit, huh? Nice looking vehicle, but a bit of a struggle. Those, I'm assuming, are not the actual weights of them, are they? Because each one of those weighs 40 tons? 40 something? That works, yeah. Heavy low loaders work with an 8x4. That's expected for an 8x4. Now, the thing that I found annoying almost, one of the last times we had someone... No, it was the TikTok guy that likes to make content of his stunts, in quotes. Loads of people came into the chat and they were saying, go check out this guy, go to him, he's doing his bad stuff, go ban him. None of them were in-game, clearly. None of them reported him. So I had to make a report myself. Report. Don't just say it. 2 notes. I don't know how he has 2 in that same place, I'm not too sure. It's not like you can selectively put one offset from the other. Good job. 80 tons, good, as long as you don't get a hill. Because we did one of the challenges last week on the Frankfurt to Prague road, and I never really realized how up and down the road is. It's insane. If you look from the ground level, it makes more sense, but I'm usually looking at my camera from this angle. Am I in the report list? I don't know. I should hope you're not. Today's a good day. Should be. People don't usually like Mondays, do they? How does someone take a job over a save edited trailer? That, I don't know. I'm assuming the game just thinks you... Why are these not even good? Nothing really happened there. Don't know what that bump was. Bumpy bit of road, or you've got your vehicle lowered to the point? What was I saying? The game thinks you have the 2 trailers anyway, so it gives you enough cargo to... Is that the same guy? To put it on that trailer anyway. Did you ban me or was it someone else? I have no idea. If there's a video, you certainly be able to see the video. Can you drink and drive? I wouldn't suggest it. Same in the real world, except you won't physically be pulled over, but if you get banned and you say, sorry, I had a few too many drinks. That won't go well. Hello, MX. Egg? I'm gonna refrain from saying the word from your other message, because what the hell does that mean? Can you what and drive? Is this a thing I'm missing? What's that mean? Too many vodkas, exactly. Stampy, I'm doing well, how you doing? Demonized. Hey, I mean, you can do multitasking and driving if you want, but if you crash and you use that as an excuse, I don't know how well that'll be received. Let's put it that way. Don't do that. Very particular skin, Ranko. DAF F241. Is that an old DAF? Sounds like it. What's a save file or how's it work? Why are you banned if you're a new player? I thought the whole obvious thing is that new players would try and actually play the game and not get banned. Isn't this really easy? It's really easy to not get banned, by the way. Good avoidance on that. Now he's lost all his momentum though, so he's going to do it again. I think he pulled over. How about to someone else? Ooh, careful on the turns. Nice. Okay. Well. You were very lucky that you managed to stop with some distance to spare there. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? You can add the 2 together, I suppose. To being a bit reckless with the speed. Like, an attempt was made, you know? Be careful with your speed. Stop zooming around. Don't do that. You crashed in first person and didn't see it. It just sounds like a very silly situation you're describing. What are we doing here? Well, I mean, no one's really meant to be driving on that part, so... Someone aggressively saying they'll report you because they did all that? Ban speedrun. People, I'm sure, have tried to do a ban speedrun to a degree. The cheaters certainly do it because they don't need long to get their content, so. How did you even, like, get this way around? Did you take time to turn around and do it? Technically, you're not blocking, you're preventing this person from leaving, but why is this person even on the tram track? They're not even meant to be there. Not to the point of being banned for being there, you just... Skill issue. What is this? What are we doing? Turning around, yes, but you get to this part, not this part. So that's not my problem. It's just a funny. He's role-playing a tram. Well, not really. Well, maybe this one is, because he's got a double trailer. They're going, haha. But he's not, like, blocking, like, bad blocking, you know what I mean? If you block a place that's not even the drivable part, what was the point in that? Oh, now we're on the platform. Now you can leave. There you go. Don't drive on the tram track. Do we need to block off the tram track for something? Do we need to actually put a tram on it so every now and then it just clears the path? The one at the back was over the bit where you turn around. Yeah. You just didn't look, did you? Only looking left. Oh! Is that an actual feature of the map, or have you got a naughty in use there? Then you fall through this part. Well, there goes to show you shouldn't be driving there. This part, this little wormhole here. Oh, heavens, where'd he go? I don't know. He blinked and missed it. Here's the new. Oh, we got a Lambo on it. Ooh, this is the patron vehicle, right? Dream title, yes. I technically got woken up during the night from the rain sounds, but hey, I'm not complaining that the fact that we had rain. We needed rain. See if it's actually a hole. Well, not while this guy is here. Maybe on a different server you could try that out. Maybe on the arcade server. Record it if you can, because then it could be reported. But there's a bit of a boo-boo in the map. Because he's not, like, slipping through it. So I'm not too sure what that was. Wouldn't he kind of not fully fall through it, but you know. It was a storm. Interesting. There are warnings about flash floods where if the fields are so dried up and the dirt is very compacted and tough that the rain won't seep into it. Some areas that might be a bit of a problem. So, taxi. Blocking the tram. Well, there's no tram. So, if there was, then yeah, you shouldn't do that. Maybe they wanted to try and stop it, you know? Stopping the GTA train. Do that. Hello, Mo, I'm doing well. How you doing? You're not concerned. What a great name. Look at that name. Go to 70 Street. Big fan. Are you just making up words now? Is it legal to pilot a motorized vehicle under the influence of something? I shouldn't be under the influence of anything, should you? That usually means substances of some sort. Shouldn't be doing that. I am red, yes. The green messages in the chat from Foki are from that platform. The off-brand purple one. Well, we're sort of squishing the car here, is that it? It's fine, though. Like, they didn't stay there for long. It's because this bit's uphill. I think we're on a slight hill. That's not that bad. The existence of watermelons. Yes, the elemelons. Maybe they do exist. Maybe someone has made that. Prime. But greeted by a bumblebee as you're walking home. Decided to land on your leg and take off a few seconds towards a flower. Maybe it wanted to rest. Maybe. I remember, not like saving one, but sort of, it was on the middle of a path once and you sort of pick it up, put it on the side so you don't step on it. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Is this to power all the stuff that's on the boat? Could be. Just followed Senegal ZB, welcome in. Is this the hacker? Oh, look, here he comes. Oh, you're coming straight towards me. Just, you know, hacking. Ah, that's convenient. Wow. Ah, very nice. I wondered why one of them was flying. What was that about? Wow. Throwaway account, potentially? Don't even need to guess if it is. It probably is. Under the influence of something. See, that's under the influence. Yeah, hackers, I'm not the fan of those as well, no. They're not good. They're not good. They do ruin the experience for others. I get that. I get that. The blue one, the one that went flying originally, I'm assuming then the, what is this? I'm assuming they went all the way down the ramp, perhaps, and then, something? Or they just spawned in and started doing it? That's easy, because someone earlier mentioned that there was a hacker, and I was like, well, report it. You know. What are we, what's this, Podium? Were these rocks here before? Maybe they were. I don't know. Doing spot the difference. To the degree of, have you seen those videos? When a Counter-Strike update comes out and a map has changed, like a door is 1 pixel more to the left, they can see that. They can tell that. Should yield. This is why the traffic builds up, because people don't know how to yield and they don't know how to sort of, you go first, then you, then you, then you. Park is good. It is good, yeah. You can't drive off that though, I don't think. Good luck. How long is this ban? Perm. Because he's cheating. But it's a throwaway account, so they'll just get another one. That's just how they work. We either need traffic lights here, as you're saying, or just a ramp that you can drive off here, and then you meet this lane anyway. The only reason this takes time is because these two overlap each other. They cross over each other. In which direction? This is the Frankfurt side. Technically speaking, this is the start of the road, so Frankfurt side is immediately busier. Switched over to arcade and checked it. There is in fact a black hole at the platform. Well, that's interesting. It's one of those things you wouldn't really expect to find out, because why would you be driving there, you know? But the fact that it is there is interesting. Did you record a clip of it? I agree with the ramp, yes. So in the same way that these ramps are, just do one that goes down like that. And then remove this ramp, because you wouldn't need it anymore. Yeah? Because look at the jam otherwise. It backs up all this way from all the people we just saw. Any plans of expanding the gas station? No, I'm not the one you need to ask for that. You need to ask the add-on team, see what they have in mind. Not me. Hoping it comes to console. I hope it will. The thing that people need to keep in mind, by the way, Andy, big fan, welcome in, is to any people, any person going to, no, I don't really need the clip, going to Gamescom or Tokyo Game Show later in the year. SCS will be at both, and they'll be bringing previews of DLCs, and as they mentioned in the one that talks about Gamescom, a preview of a console build. Doesn't mean it's done, it just means it's in an okay playable state. The people that scream about console asking, where is it? It's been ages, we haven't heard anything about it. Number one, I bet you they haven't watched the development videos. Number two, if they have, likely not enough to satisfy them. Go to those then, try it out, you see what it's like. Go play on the console version. Or wait for someone's content of someone that's been there. European driver? Big fan. As long as you're not causing problems. Calais. Wow. Still people here. Not available on consoles yet. No, it's coming though. Any bypass the 12k fee? Don't cancel it. Don't cancel it. That's how. Or load a save from before you took the job. Or finish the job, yeah. You were just saying how you made millions in doing actual jobs, but you don't want to do another job? Why not? This seems to have started before the report did. Whenever we see people arguing from the start of the report, it means, they've been busy. Hello Jay, welcome in. Oh, that one just wanted to go past. UG developer, what, you gave yourself money, so you didn't earn the money. Why not? Play the game, earn the money. This is what we call being petty. I think of an admin, if you block the road again, I'll report you. Well, if you report him, you'll be seen doing that. What's the point? Trying to bully him, huh? Blue lighting. Yeah, it's called the sun. What's left of it? Did he, oh, he loaded to save. He's over here. And then we're going to block him in. Nice. That's called road rage as well, actually. It's a bad word. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the other words there are also bad as well. But he's also saying, you know, the F word in English. So, we got collisions, then walking wreck. That'll do. But then the bus itself is not exactly helping their case, are they? Because it starts with fighting. No bandit warning. You feel bad. No, they're not even banned for the language. In this instance, they're banned for the other bit they were doing. That's valid. What mods are allowed? Pro mods, a seasonal weather mod. There's a hole in the ground there. And that's it. Because I'm not including the coach, because that you don't need the single player mod to be able to play on multiplayer. You can just use it on multiplayer. Unplayable, I know, disgusting. They say if you can see it from like free cam or something, it doesn't really count. If you can see it from the road, which you clearly can, I'm assuming in this case, then it's a problem, you know? 15 stream streak. What do you think of the Scania T series? Don't like it. I'm not a fan of the nose. That's just personally for me. The seasonal weather mods, yeah. See how they're trying to, like, part of it is trying to get away from the car, part of it is trying to sort of, in a way, hit the car, I guess, because now you're, you know. Their appeal is going to definitely be like, oh, it was just him. It's only him. I get that. The car did more. Yeah. Was it ever in TP? The T series? No. They're not even in the game at all. They're just mods. Mohawk. No. I've not. Did he do anything wrong? I'm thinking not really. Well, this, potentially. I'm thinking he's too focused on the car to go around, like going around the car, that he had no idea that guy was there. Which is a boo-boo, but that's an accident. Yeah? Because he's too busy fighting against the car. It's not blocking in the same way. It's kind of collisions in the same way. Ew, bus. The car's gone. Car's gone. It's one of those where, like, I don't feel he should get away with it. That's the thing. Green one is shed. It better not be. Yeah, both of them. It would be really nice to see before that, just to see how this turns out. I want to do at least just reckless, because you know, responding to it, being silly. Ooh. 12 months ban. I should have done that. But there is actually a sign here, you see. There used to be a gate as well we used to go through. I don't really know why they needed to put that there. The city is still one-way-ish. What are we doing? We're doing a traffic report, yeah? There is a gate. I was going to say there was a gate. There's a gate. So there's kind of no point in you doing that. How did you become a mod? I applied for it many, many years ago. There is an application, but you missed the most recent one. Egg, I'm just not going to respond to all these questions because I don't know what these words mean. I don't want to say something bad. It's going to be bad. Was the bus route removed? Because everyone went there. everyone went between Calais and Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf became hell for anyone normally going there. So it was removed to force you to just use another route. Go somewhere else. Then F to P went busy anyway. And there's a route going along F to P, both directions. So now use those if you want. What's this one even doing? You can't even turn that way. It's just back up. What's the point? Don't ban anyone right away. No, I really want a reason to ban something. If I end up going, not too sure, it's best to just not ban for it. It could revert, Calais. The intersection is back normal-ish. Don't really know why the city isn't yet. Frankfurt to TMP. Exactly, that's another route, yeah. But a lot of people, you'll notice, don't actually have the passengers on board because you'll lose a lot of money. Nice, with the black car there. You'll lose a lot of money in the process. This is blocking, yeah, I just want to gather more of what he's doing. Here comes another one. See, he's in place. He's like, what? Stay there. License and registration, please. It's just not necessary, is it? Where did he go? He wasn't kicked for anything. Where did he go? And he wasn't kicked for being AFK either, because he was moving. What was that about? But hey, new target. Again. New target. So you can get that. What's the point? Now, what are his two friends going to do? What are his two accomplices going to do? What about the chat? Okay. Yeah, but the guy was moving, though. I'm saying, if it was this exact guy, you just saw him drive down. How's that AFK? That's not AFK. That's why I said, what the hell was that about? Maybe it got TP'd, but not by me. Maybe there's someone watching. Or maybe they TP'd. Or their game crashed, or something. Not sure. The other one's gone, yeah? Yeah, well, there's no point in him being there, because he doesn't want to ban himself. Same second. Well, then how did he get kicked for AFK? He's not AFK. That's what I found was weird. What's that about? Imagine if you don't press your keyboard, you get kicked for it. Yeah. Weird indeed. I don't think that one's going to move. I'm just going to put you back into service. Now, not away from wheel, no. No, it says away from keyboard because that's the phrase, but it just means away from any inputs. That's basically what that means. Flashbang time? Lights? No, then it would say lights. Like that one. Not enabled headlights while driving. That's what that would say instead. Could be LF4, who knows? That was weird. Where is this? Calais. Calais was the original busy place. Now we're back here. There's one that zooms down here. That crashes. Yeah, there was about 100 there. Need a building permit? That will take years. Then another 10 for the actual construction site. And then how long would the build itself take? Quite a while. Keys for AFK even if you're customizing. Yeah, that counts. Sadly, that counts because it doesn't detect your vehicle moving. But how long are you customizing it? Yeah, if it's busy, if it's nearly full, the AFK timer goes down to 10 minutes, but normally it's 30-ish. I'm just wondering if... there we go. You can take a shower, clean yourself up. Full customs. When I've had that before, I don't get kicked at the moment. When I've had that before, I would do most of the customizing first, then like save it, do it, and then go back into the menu and do more. Because you can't type while in that menu, eh? It'd be nice if you could. Same in the job menu to establish if someone has a job or not. It'd be really nice if you could say stuff while in the menu. Why do people do that? What are you doing? In his appeal, is he going to be surprised that he got banned or something? Hello, Star, big fan. Welcome in. What's the point? But now you're in the queue. Congratulations. But at what cost? Huh? But, you know, what's the point? What's he doing? Just trying to zoom ahead. Hacking. Oh yeah. Are you there? You want to know when the next real ops is? No. You'll get a post on socials. Usually from past ones, it's been like a week or two in advance of whenever the event is. So until you see that, I have no idea. It takes a while to plan it, though. I don't know. We do need one. They seem to be doing maybe once a year at the moment. So last year's one was, I don't know when. You know, over halfway through the year. When's this year's one? Where's it going to be? Yeah, just take an alternate route if you don't want to be here. But those cars, they do want to be there because they want to be around the traffic. But then, equally, they want to not be in the traffic. Motorcycles, oh, they would be weaving in between the traffic. The smaller the vehicle, the easier it is to just thread through traffic. If that's the word. It's just, you know. You're going to try shutting down the motorway by myself? No. If the two of them couldn't manage it, I'm not going to bother doing that myself. No. I'm going to leave it. Let it burn. Why not? Their issue. Ooh. Maybe someone saw him warping around, but he's not. Now that's not hacking. But that looked funky, didn't it? Now his game's catching up. If you are genuinely using something, I wouldn't suggest doing it there, because what's the point in doing it there? You know? You warp forward a bit, there's no point in that. If they genuinely are, then that's pretty damn good. But why do it there? You know, we're back again. I like the, there's a brake light. Oh, I actually don't like it, but all the way at the bottom here, there's a brake light. Skodas can fit through. There's a lot of traffic. What do you need to have the full map? All of the map DLCs. To technically have the full map. What kind of patron do you need to be? The highest level. There are 3 tiers of patron. You need to be the top tier to get all of the in-game stuff. They do act like they're bikes. It's because they're smaller than trucks, so that's why. The new car is this. It's a Volvo something, someone said it in chat before. This is the current patron car. Public car. The patron one is a van. The other Skoda is currently available for master patrons only. Top tier patron. F2P seems to be the main route, yes. We haven't had a single report from the Alps yet. Maybe we will. If we go an entire stream without getting a report from the Alps, it means it's dead. Science. Can't argue with science. Okay. Great job. Combine harvesters with the header installed. So it won't fit on any road. What IRL models? Someone said XC60 or something, I think this one was. Volvo. Yes. The Ovlov. YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Good question. Hello, Ismail. Here we go, we're going again. No point in actually overtaking because you've got nowhere to be. That's my motto with these. If I see a car overtaking continually, where are you going? What's the point? What is the purpose of your journey today? What are you doing? Where are you going? Hello, Mr. Pastor Bookman. Second time you've missed time, that. Why? Why? What are you doing? What is their appeal going to say? XC60, okay. Interior. The interior is going to be a Skoda, yes, because those ones are only like the shell of the AI vehicle. They change every month, so there's no point in modeling an actual full vehicle every time. The new Skoda, though, is a different interior. It's different. I don't know why they're overtaking. It's silly. It's pretty silly. When's the next driving stream? Tomorrow. You know the schedule by now. Tuesday. Driving day. Frankfurt, but not FP Road. Blurry RPM gauge. Some people say it's not as good. Like it still looks like an AR vehicle interior. There's not like much detailing on the seats, I guess. What are you looking at the seats for? Look forward. Please don't suddenly change lane and hit someone. Please don't do that. Hello, Jusu. Patreon looks fun. It's fine. Patreon is, you get a lot of different things for that. You can attend a specific convoy as well if you want. If you like convoys, there's a Patreon convoy. Oh, there it is. What was that for? That is your fault, though. That is your fault. What are you swerving for? What are you distracted for? You were fine, and then you went to the right and then hit the fence. What caused that? Why would you do that? And yeah, there's a collision. I just feel silly doing like collisions and reckless for that. It's just reckless. It's mainly reckless. But then you cause the collision. You know what I mean? It's just silly. Sure. Why not? Felix green. No, this is more actual green than his. A tiny bit more yellow in that, and then you might have it. This is like lime green. We're back. The same way that one is too yellow. Oh, these just spawned in, and someone reported in for that. It's close, it's close. Very specific. He knows what color it is. Oh, here we are. We're near the Alps. Community contributor. That is, yeah, the streamers and people that are recognized as that role. I'm one of them. I haven't posted for the community to have it yet. But there's another one. Where you need to fill in a form and with your TMP ID, and then you'll be whitelisted on the server for it. So you can drive with your preferred content creator. And that's it. It's not a public convoy, but it kind of is. It's a whitelisted convoy. So I'll post that at some point. What convoy? Another one. Another community contributor. Sometime in September, I think. I need to post about it. Whomst? I'll find the link. Interesting. How can you ban appeal? On the website, on the main website. It's like a form. Fill in the form. Villa, welcome in. Team, welcome in. Crime Wife, Legend, Mehmet, welcome in. Those two connected properly? I think so. Oh, we're going around. Wimst. I hope you didn't land back on your wheels for that. That's your punishment. I hope you stayed on your side and didn't survive that. Bit slippery today, mate. It is indeed. So why are you driving like it's not? Why do people, they blame the rain being on, but then they're driving like there's no rain at all? Never heard of, you know, slippy roads? Hydroplaning, if that's the word, where you slide across and you can't control your wheel? What are you doing? But they didn't hit anyone. Like, they went through the thing on the wrong side, but people do that all the time. It's bad, but it's not like bad as if unless you hit someone. But if you saw that in person, you saw them go through that, but just kick them. Bit of karma, I guess, bit of karma. Can you ask something about the ban? Depends. Depends. Yeah, that's connected, okay. Very unrealistic, but yes. Why do web reports take so long? Because they will be in their list until they are solved. They don't time out like these ones. If these ones never timed out, this list might as well be at like 10,000 by now. Or 2,000. Because that's when the last reset was. You gonna fit under there? Oh, just about. That's just a... Oh, never mind. It's just a funny challenge. They do that. Million. Yeah, I would never get it done. So... This is the Alps. So now we're here. I said if we get a report from the Alps, you know, there's still... Okay amount of people there. 69, nice, nice. Yeah. Not too bad. It's a very long trailer there. What about the middle? A few. Less than before, but a few. Okay. It's gone down slightly. Gone down a bit. It's way emptier, yes. They've all gone to F2P instead. It's just a herd of people. The herd migrates together. You know? That's what happens. You might be able to go and drive there, yeah. There's just enough people for it not to be terrible, but... And then we're back on here again. This is not quite FTP yet. This is on the way to FTP. Do you get paid? No, it's a volunteer. You volunteer to be in the entire team. The team is voluntary. Come out of the new road? No. Why? You imagine? It's a new month. You know what that means, chat? New road time? Here's what I've thought. Or like those, in the UK we have a show called Blue Peter. And there's probably other shows similar to it where they bake things and craft things. And then they have another version of what they've just made under the desk. So they bring that out and go, here's one I made earlier. And that's what it would be. Here's a road I've already thought of. There are many others that we could use. Hello, Storm. Spectate random people. I can. I don't need to, though. Only the bad ones. No need to spectate an innocent person. Art Attack. Oh my god, the theme of that, the theme tune of Art Attack, or during part of it, is more known from Little Big Planet than it is from Art Attack. So Art Attack's more niche. Ever do ATS? I do driving on ATS sometimes. There's not much to report for on ATS, sadly. If you've got less than 100 people...
When you're playing the bus, Mr.
The bus? Is it worth playing? Is it good? Don't know about that. Should you get the motor wheel? That's up to you, David. Do you want it? What wheel have you got at the moment? A lot of people do get it for their first wheel, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just sounds insane to immediately go into something so high tech. G29, then it's up to you. If you use it a lot, then you can. That's what I did. I had the G29. I know they gave me the most one, but it's still a very good upgrade. Nice. Nice. Hey, Storm, do you want to try blocking off the ramp again? We're not doing that. It doesn't work. There's no point. As I said, just let it burn. You know, if people get stuck and they stay here for hours, who cares? They chose to go here. What's the point? Gotta learn their lessons. Since 2020. I've had mine since... I know it's in a box now, but since 2016, maybe? Because I got the game end of 2014, and then sometime during 2015, April-ish, I joined TMP. I don't know if I started playing TMP still on a keyboard or not. It was 2015, 2016 is when I got it. Hey, that wasn't as bad. They don't listen to admins, exactly. I remember seeing it because on your stream, one of you was parked over here and one of you was parked here. You parked literally diagonally like that there, lights on, everything like that on, and there's this guy that's just standing there. And I was just thinking, well, my map goes that way, so why don't you let me go that way? Admin. You know? It doesn't go out. We were just there. What do the buttons mean next to kick? TPR and TPRK. Teleport to service. Teleport and kick. I'm usually pressing TPRK because it's easier. It means it makes them go to the nearest service station, and then when that fades out because your screen goes black, you get kicked as well. Did I help? No. No. The moment they both agreed, him and Lime, that they were going to do it, it immediately didn't work. So I thought, there's no point in me getting on. As I said in Storm's chat as well, what is the point in having a third person that they're also not going to listen to? They don't listen to 2. What's 3 going to do? Where would I even put myself? You know, what's the point? What's the point in that? Hello, Nian, welcome in. Lime did say that. And it only clocked in my head that I was wondering who on earth was Lemon. And it's clearly a nickname that you're calling Lime Lemon, because Lemon and Lime. Is that it? Good one. Good one. I was like, who the hell is Lemon? New admin. Which street? This is now on the outs. The one we were looking at before was at the very beginning of the F2P road. Hood? Pudsey? Oh, wasn't Pudsey the charity here? There's a charity mascot here. I think it's called Pudsey. Spelled differently to your name. Oh, I remember that. I've never heard him be called that. But a bit Children in Need, that's the one. Yeah, he was sort of brown and yellow with dots. Yes, yes. Is that still going? You know the infamous Red Nose Day from in schools? They don't do that anymore. That was fun. Definitely insurance fraud attempt here, yeah? You're going to cause a crash and then not take the blame for it? It's just boredom. I mean, I haven't seen it. Oh, it's still going, they just barely sell red noses. It used to have, like, so much more hype, though. It's such a cool day. Because you also were told to wear, like, something red, so people come in, like, red t-shirt, that sort of thing. It was cool. Red hat, maybe? It was nice. They probably appeal the ban, but what reasonable excuse would they use? There we go, you actually hit one. And then you flip. Rick Man, me? Yeah, how dare you say me? What do you mean I've done nothing wrong? Primary, it was a primary school thing, yeah. Because secondary school kids nowadays would call it dumb, cringe, you know. Primary school, it was much better. Primary school. No ban. Why on earth would that not be a ban? That is a ban. He's rec banning everyone else. What they usually do is when they rec ban other people but then do bad things themselves, they'll carefully cut the footage so that their bad stuff is not seen. Obviously. It's only on the other person. My unk seemed to be. A lot of things I don't know about. Go to Innsbruck. Why? What do I need? This is Hamburg. What do I need to be there for? Again, are you pausing your game like you're in single player? Because at the very beginning, they'd rolled out of the industry, then paused. Why? Is it worth a ban for not giving right away? If... Potentially. If you don't obey the signs. What happened here? You're meant to follow the signs. The vapes, they just look silly with that. It doesn't improve your health. The original purpose of them was to help you sort of ease off. Accelerator, hello. Ease off of smoking. So you kind of narrow yourself down, even though most vapes still contain nicotine anyway, so they just addicted to it. They think it's cool. The thing that really surprises me is in a lot of high streets, there are big vape shops. How on earth do they have a lot more sales to keep such a shop going? It is more dangerous because it's got a heated coil in it, so you're also inhaling melted plastic, which we do anyway, but you know. What was that about? And the other one just rolled out the service? Okay. Why? The money laundering, yeah. Because there's one that's sort of on the sort of corner between two different roads, and I just... It's a big shop. Did help people stop smoking. I'm very glad that helped. That's a good use for it. And then the idea is you're eventually supposed to stop vaping as well. You don't just keep that going. A lot of marketing, exactly. Yeah, there was a video, there was a Kurzgesagt video of explaining it, and he's basically going on to say that we don't even know really what like is in a vape. They just exist, and people are inhaling all kinds of stuff just to have a nice fruity smell with loads of smoke. So, main appeal on your ban increased. That might mean more footage has been added to your ban, or your history was then calculated. People do get confused about that. Like, oh, I was banned for this date, and suddenly I'm banned for this date. It's either of those two things. Totally not typing this message while vaping. What flavor have you got? How many times do you use it per day? Do you need it? No, you don't. Unless you're easing off smoking. In which case, I hope that's going well. Genuinely, there is no purpose other than that for it. It's still a dodgy route to take, because there are nicotine patches and other means to, you know, Not necessary. Not needed. Save editing. One more and then I'll be over. Ooh, you've got floaty stuff because you messed up your engine. Oh, it's the steps. Someone showed this in a picture the other day. How have you messed it up so much where the steps are floating? That's not even anywhere near the steps on any other model. Why are they there? How does that even happen? The rest of it looks normal. If you get banned, can you still go in other simulations? No, if you're banned from all TMP servers. That's the point. There is a valid point to be made about being banned on one server and being able to go on the other server, but only if, say for example, you're banned on Sim 1, if you then go on Sim 2 and do the same thing, your ban should double. That seems justified, right? Then if you go on another one and do the same again, double it again. You clearly can't be trusted. But that's why you're banned from all of them, almost. And this guy that said that and he didn't even get banned. That is unfortunate. You can make a feedback ticket if a report wasn't processed. Was it an in-game report? Maybe it just timed out. Or was it specifically declined? On the web. For that. Hello, Eki. Declined. You can feedback that then, if you feel it was closed wrongly. Because that sounds pretty serious. I just want to see if they do anything besides the edit. Usually they still do something else. No, they didn't. I mean, like, yeah, the save editing was involved because clearly something is broken, but there's no hitbox on those. They just look really silly. Do you even see them? Do they see them? Nothing else is out of place. That's where their steps are meant to be. Clearly they're not there. They're floating here instead. I don't know how that's happened. Nothing else is broken. How did you do feedback? Similar place to where you made the report in the first place. There's another drop down that says feedback. There you make a ticket to Game Moderation Management and explain the situation there. How long do those usually take? Web reports take as long as it needs for them to be looked at. Can take a few days. A week if there's a lot of them. Rain? Will ETS2 add buses? Yeah, coaches. There's a coach DLC in progress. It's coming soon. Yes, it's in progress already. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to BRB looking somewhere. I don't know where the busiest place is really to look at. Here, how about that? So you can see people going around. Shower down, welcome back. There'll be a quiz thing on screen, but only people of the purple platform can participate, because that's all it links to. Unfortunately, BRB. I'll wait until you answer that. Belgium is famous for chocolate. You got Belgian chocolate. Of course. Oh, he's back. Well. What are we doing? Is someone here testing? The sinkhole is here. Yeah, there we go. Someone found that there's a sinkhole there for some reason. Race quiz. See, that's why I want to add a redeem where for a brief moment of time it puts it back on the screen. So you can still be playing. Ah. Hello, Felix. Welcome. Good evening, Sam. Doing well. Have you been enjoying all the content from the F2P road? Your videos, some of yours show up on my feed. And some people link them as well. I don't know what causes it, but of course no one needs to be there because it's a tram area. Feed. Or feet. Yeah, that's a Lambo. Ooh, look at that yellow. Ooh. That's yellow. But as I explained earlier, that was close. When I first saw him, like, no one's meant to really be there anyway, so technically, you know, like this person. You don't need to be on the tram track, it's the tram track. There's no point. Sometimes people park over on the middle part over here, there's no need. Silly. You're not on it? Nin, is that you in the vehicle? Trying to find the sinkhole, yeah? Couple of congestion kinks. The Frankfurt end, basically. That's mainly where it is. It's okay. It's nice. It's funny. It's funny. People like it because it is a bit more straightened out than CD. But it's very bumpy. I drove on this on the arcade server last week because I was doing a challenge where I have to... No, it wasn't even an arcade. It was on Convoy. To not get X amount of fines or something. And I realized, oh my god, this road is so bumpy. Because camera 8, the cinematic camera, bugs out when you go up a hill too steep. Well, I'm confident because I needed AI. I needed traffic. I needed NPCs. That's what. Completed Big Walk. I hear you did, yeah. I remember when you were saying you completed Peak. You basically complete every game. Do it on Sim 1. Can I survive without getting damaged? You know. That'd be funny. This video ends when I take damage. I think I have that written down. So it's just any length of video. You were in the white car? The one that just went by? That's fine. 100%. Ooh. This is Sim 1, yeah. Ultimate part of the gas station is, of course, one of the problems. Yes, because they loop around. The solution to that is either to make a slightly bigger model, not a huge one, a slightly bigger model, or just put another copy of it on the other side. Oh, RV there, yeah, that's the other one I thought of, yeah. Really committed to playing those. That's good. I've not played Big Walk, no. In fact, there's been a few Peak updates. Because, in fact, Gesriagne is still alive. They were playing on it as well. A lot of friends love. Yeah, well, it's a market. Hey, it's a good market. Even though the games don't really last long, they're not exactly expensive. So if you can get a couple nights, couple weeks fun out of it, worth it. Nothing wrong with it. Should you drive it? Ooh, you can if you want. But increased by the appeal. Are you sure though? Likely you have more than one piece of evidence or something else. Red Potato, she does not, I don't think, no. What she does now, she does a YouTube channel doing Minecraft stuff. Been doing very well. Minecraft content. So, check out that. On Hypixel. Minecraft. Still has the Discord server. It just has all the new community members in there as well. Yeah, I'll check them out every now and then. Yeah, it's still there. I just waited. Looking teleport. Yes. You can join mine as well. Yes, feel free. All socials are the same name, including the invite link to the Discord server. Go ahead. 12 days. That would definitely mean that there's potentially something else that gets added. I've had that. I've done that before. Maybe like for now you were banned for one thing for this, and then maybe someone else reported you as well, and then you did something else in that one, and then smushed the two together, and suddenly you got a longer ban. So that can happen. What are you looking at? Is this the same from before? That's a different vehicle. Hold. Don't comment on it yet. There's a coach upside down. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Nothing happened. Hello, Next Sim. Welcome in. Yeah. They tried to update. I'm assuming this report is them. Maybe. I'll check it after. Sadly, now that I've seen it though, every second that goes by when I'm not looking at it means that more people are being damaged, which yes, I'm aware of that. That is unfortunate. But, you know. It does suck. That sucks indeed. Okay, go back. Go back. Are they even visible now? No, they're not. It's just a ghost. Why does that still happen? You go back in a report, and the person that was there now doesn't show up for some reason. You have to reload the report for them to actually show back up. Ah, this looks like a scam link. Look at that. Don't go to that website, but that looks like the link that anyone with 2 brain cells would not click. But other people, I guess, really would, because, hey, I want to cheat. Why not? I love cheating. I don't think it was the same one. It's probably the same guy. New account. They're easy to make. Do not go to their website. Don't do that. Yeah, they promo themselves. That's why they're spamming in chat. It's all part of the plan, you see. So if you don't give them enough attention, unfortunately, being driven through is attention. But hey, it's just unfortunate. So this one is of them. Yeah, this is the same vehicle. Yeah. There's been a few. What they do is they stock up on accounts. So there's been waves of them, let's say, where they stock up on these accounts. It's very easy to sort them out, but it's unfortunate just, you know, how much damage they cause first. That's the only sucky part. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We get it. We get it. Yeah, that'll be added. That'll be added to the map. Said it's way too long for an overtake. No, I think that's just coincidence, where if you replied and you said something and then it went up, it wouldn't go up for you simply saying the ban is too long. I don't think anyone else would go, oh, it's too long, is it? Let me just make it longer then. That just sounds mean. Wouldn't do that. Could you hardware ban? I don't think we have the tech for that. I don't know. Other games do. But you need a very, very aggressive anti-cheat for that. Wouldn't you? Like a kernel anti-cheat of some sort, which I don't think we use. Like other games where they flag up if you have a seemingly normal program because it has the same sort of stuff involved. Like the kind of stuff you have on Valorant. Like that's a serious thing, yeah? Grandutopia, don't know. TMP Vanguard, exactly. I don't know. There is a slightly newer version to Grandutopia. It's 1.20C now instead of B. I'll have to look at what changed. But potentially, yeah. Has been very nice. 2.0. Not yet. This game is heading for 2.0 though. No? We're in version 1.60. Hello, Killua. Said it, you want video evidence and it was 12 days. I have a feeling then that a report was solved containing more evidence and then the two were added together. So now when you appeal, hopefully you're going to be told about both. Nice. Only 160. Yeah, you have several versions per year. Like 2 or 3 a year. Not 2 years. It will take a while. There you go. Version 161 is in experimental beta at the moment, so you have to lock into it through Steam. Very early access kind of thing. If you want to test it. But there's not like much in that version. It's just quality of life UI features. That's it. Like chips. Crisps, you mean? Or you mean like actual fries chips? Yes, all of them. Oh no. Your potato chips we call crisps. Still gotta wait 7 days. Potentially, yeah. I really hope ETS2 2, they'll jokingly call it ETS3, will feature something different, yeah. Favorite football club? I don't have one. I don't follow football. Never really interested me, sadly. Chips. Yeah. After Gamescom. I mentioned earlier that there's a lot of stuff that they are checking out and showcasing at Gamescom. They'll have some versions of things ready to present, so the people that keep crying about consoles, for example, go to one of those events if you can and play on it. I did see the solo clips, yes. I took some pictures of it. From what I could. IRL Media, what have we got now? What? Oh, why even in IRL Media? No. Absolutely not. Whoever just joined the server to put ban evidence in there, if you're in the stream, that's not what you're supposed to do in my server. Don't do that. Never in the history of anything has putting ban evidence in a Discord server helped the ban. I don't think it has. Heaviest cargo, the heaviest in the game, which is the locomotive, the green locomotive, 61 tons. Man, I just deleted the message. Single player's boring. It can be, because you realise it's only you. Now on stream clips. Hold on a minute. They're going to be spamming all the channels, yeah? Are you going to merge? There, nice. But earlier, I wanted to TP someone and I never ended up doing it. This would technically be just a kick for overtaking it, wouldn't it? Because you're overtaking and then you filter your way in. It's not like terrible. It's bad. Is he going to put it in every channel? Because you just joined. Can I mute you? Can I time you out? Where else is he going to put it? Let's see. Oh, because you told him to put in stream clips. Oh my god. Mr. Pasta, no.
Streak sucks though.
Ban evidence goes nowhere in this Discord. Only your appeal. Don't tell him that. That's not the kind of clip he's on about. Stop it. You silly Billy. By the way, 1 times, because Killua redeemed that and I realized I didn't do it. Is subscribing to Patreon worth it? It can be. You've got a lot of features to unlock. You've got a new vehicle to use, another Skoda to use. You can join convoys. You've got a role in the Discord server if you're active in the Discord server. Towing vehicle is an AV, an alternate vehicle. For patrons. Patrons can use it. You're waiting 7 days. If you count down every single day, time will pass very slowly. Sadly. You may not want to play the game in single player, but you can still play other games. If you wish. Think of those people that are currently banned for 3 months. Think how long 3 months is. Very long time. Longer AFK timer, true. No ads on the forums, assuming you don't even use an ad blocker. Lots of stuff. Save the day, did they understand? Good, hope so. I just don't get why you do that. Like, yeah, you'd get a quicker response, potentially, not the response you want. But don't put videos like that. Weekly, monthly-ish. There's a poll that goes out on the TMP Discord server for players to vote. You can vote on which one you want, and then the winner of the poll is what gets chosen. I could put those on, there's the new one. I could put those on the, filtering them into my server, but yeah. We dropped 146 frames. Yeah, that was good. That's nice yellow. That's a kind of Felix yellow, I think. You're being stupid. No, 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 it's fine, because they only said clips, and you immediately thought stream clips. You fooled them, and then, haha, they got deleted. Hello, Visa, welcome in. Hello, Giz. How's it going? 4 red buses. Coaches. Interesting. Squeezing through, yeah, there we go. Impatience has kicked in. You tell the cogs, they be turning. And now you stop at the light anyway. What is the need? Why'd you stop then? If you're impatient, why'd you stop? What's the point in that? Now, in unknown, what was your question? Guys, you've got 3 months. Well done. That was an example. Are you enjoying it? How far through it are you? It's a very long time, isn't it? You're thinking about the people, yes. 3 months is a long time. I get that. Have they said anything else? Yeah, they just think like it's an easy way to get a question sorted. It's not the procedure. There is an entire system crafted specifically for players to talk about ban evidence and all that kind of stuff, and people just don't use it. Some people don't use it. Hello, Mert. Where you at? Let's see you. Let's see you. That. Don't do that. Don't turn from the other lane. Don't do that. So there's the current patron public AV vehicle. There's another one. That's a normal car, and someone that went by the other way has the. There's the patron one. Has the patron Skoda. Moment I want to look for and I can't find one. Anything interesting? If you consider a cheater going through people interesting, it still gives them attention though. We don't like doing that. Because they are not good people. They're sad. Very sad. Innsbruck, of course. A small mistake and now you've got 3 months. Yeah, it's history, that's why. I really have to emphasize that for some people. You get banned for, let's say, 7 days, and then it turns into 3 months. The thing you got banned for is still 7 days. Your history is what made it longer. Weather command. Yes. Actually, no. You can change the weather. You can turn rain on and off. That's fine. Changing the time of day, you can't do. But you can turn rain off. You can make it stormy if you want. Try seeing the good side of it. Should. If it's valid. In some time, yes. A little bit of time. That was close. Bonk. Hello, pay attention, huh? Accelerating while someone's overtaking, good idea. Before that. A few streams, yeah, I think so. Nice. You made the overtake worse anyway, because you sped up while they were trying to do it. Even though they shouldn't have tried to do it, you made it worse. What type of ridges do I like? I don't. That's my funny answer to that. I could go my entire life without using a rigid. Well, actually, ridges, not too bad. I'm not saying I don't like them. No, I'll take that back. It's T-cabs I really don't like. Rigids, I don't even know what types there are. If there's there will be a Scania one of the one that I'm using, that'll be fine. I'll use that. I'll try it for a video. Then I'll never use it again. ETS1, there won't be a stream. There'll be a video. I still need to do a video. Active bans, 12 months. Resets after 12 months. Not completely reset. Like anything that does lapse over 12 months. A rigid T-cab? Ew, no. No. Yeah, GC weather. So weather 0 is sunny, 1 is rainy, 2 I think is also sunny, and 3 is stormy. And if you go higher than that, you're just going between rainy and sunny. It doesn't matter. Since when have I played TMP? Very long time. Many years. Community management. Community management is a different thing. Only use your appeal. They feedback to community management. You would feedback to GMMs, not community management. And even then you wouldn't feedback because you have an appeal. No, he's not DMing me. This is in the IRL media channel. I'm just establishing it so he doesn't keep talking about the damn situation. Because he doesn't understand it. Helps. This is after the road though. He's not even following. Wow, that means he's watching without following. How many of the rest of you are watching without following, huh? You know, people when they talk about in their YouTube videos, this percentage of my audience are not subscribed. Yeah, because it's very easy to find a video and not subscribe. If I'm watching one video from you, I may not subscribe, which is fine. I might like the video, but you know, you went too close to the bridge. Right there. I think that was a boo-boo. That was slow-mo. Oh, to Jess. Yes. I've rated them a few times. Can I check who's carrying? No, I can't check specifically what their cargo is and where they're going. No. That'd be an interesting feature, but I feel that'd be a bit useless. Why do I need to know that? It wouldn't be anything to do with their van. Big trailer. Been subbed and not following. Dedication. Like manually subbed, or have you been gifted a sub? Because when you get gifted a sub as well, you can still join that person's linked Discord. Gifted. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any need for me to know what someone is carrying. It's got nothing to do with whether they're being bad or not. It would be... You can guess the weight of it. If it's a heavy trailer. Yeah, that's not... It was an accident, you know? It's unfortunate. He hit the bridge. It's definitely sugar. Is it now? Like this? Do you assume it's a combined weight of 61 plus 30 plus 30? Probably not. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have been... They've been chatting in channels and been, you know, for years. Like, some people would have a really long watch time. And then they speak for the first time. Tomorrow. Butter. Tomorrow. Butter. Such a good video. It perfectly describes northern versus southern accents. I keep my list clean as well. Yeah, I don't follow too many. Because friends of friends, their channels would still show up on the recommended anyway, even if I'm not, like, following them. So if I go in their channel again, I can still find it from that menu. Oh, you're off the road now, but what was the point in that? Maybe you just needed to pull over, yeah? Perhaps this side is too bad, or you wanted to pass the overtaking and it didn't work. Possibly. Triple trailer, yeah, that's an edited triple trailer. Not realistic, because the thing would collapse. Lots of trains. 6. You're also 6 here. Nearly 7 though. You registered to watch me? Oh, that's nice. But I'm assuming you watch a few others now, right? That area's busy for some reason. Don't say it. I didn't say the number. I said one, then the other. Let the meme die. If you just say the number as normal and you don't react to it, it will return to being a normal number. Please. Leave it. If you're crashing, it's clearly an accident. Depends on how it happens. There's a lot of ones I see where if I can tell it's an accident, like the one we just saw, where the guy moved a tiny bit too far to the right and they hit the railing on the bridge and then smashed into someone else. Accident. Unfortunately, very big crash, but accident. Not even like a malicious sort of where they can clearly avoid it. I think they just didn't expect to be that close to the railing. That's all. So it depends. Are your mods from ETS also available? No. Sadly, you can't use those. If you try and connect with the same profile, assuming you don't have loads of customization to your vehicle, the mods will just disable and you'll be able to play as normal. If you use graphics mods, there are some plugin versions like the one I'm using that will work. But mods, no. Watch my stream, you're watching them. There have been times where a friend has been streaming. They happened recently. One of them was checking out YouTube videos on their home feed and they saw my stream on their home feed and they joined the chat on that stream and said hello. And I was driving around and I was like, what the hell are you doing? You're live. Go back to your stream. That was a swerve due to a crash, right? Or they wanted to overtake but then they couldn't. All because of this guy. And you completely forgot where he came from. Yes, you can join the thing if you only play single player. It's totally fun. It's only for just if you want to log jobs, because people like doing that. That's basically what the truckie is for. So feel free. There's no requirements on it. This is where they move. Sim 2, no. It seems I can't even use DLCs to drive around because someone's going to join in and sort of ruin my driving. So I have to use arcade. That's just how it is. Nice. Didn't work that way, so they wanted to go this way, and the moment they went that way, they hit someone. So. Graphic settings. 100% scaling. Almost on ultra, but not quite on ultra, and I'm using Snowy Moon on top of that. Snowy Moon's lighting thing. VTC's paint job, we don't have one. Tag-wise, you can put Krew in the tag, but that's about it. There's no preference for paint job. Doesn't matter. Shift up. If you're with convoy and no one hits you in your convoy 20 minutes ago and becomes you get blocked for him. What do you mean? Every time someone explains, I've said this every time it comes up, when someone explains what happened to them or a hypothetical situation, don't take my answer as an actual answer because I'm trying to picture what you're describing. If you are banned for a particular something, use your appeal. If you're thinking of a hypothetical that could lead to a ban, don't do the thing that could lead to a ban. That's what. Dodgy guy. He was known as a dodgy guy because what he did was his first one that made him really popular was a TAA plugin, which stopped the sort of anti-aliasing before the feature was natively in the game anyway. And then suddenly he made the mod a paid thing, and people were a bit taken aback by that. Like, what the hell are you doing, kind of thing. Instead of it being like an optional payment, the entire thing was paid for. I think by now it's fine because the project is quite big. It's a nice mod, you know, $1 a month. Can you get banned for braking too hard? Potentially. Either for brake checking someone or clearly not paying attention to a queue in front of you and slamming your brakes on at the last second. Yeah, potentially. Prague. No, Eindhoven. We're in the Netherlands here. On the way to Duisburg, in fact. Is the Duisburg Bridge. Are you driving tomorrow? I don't know. That's why it just says random jobs. Anyway, really. I just want to do some World of Trucks jobs. Just a few more of those. And good night. Well, I appreciate they put the hazards on and then TP'd away. That's an accident, you see. Luckily, they didn't harm anyone. That's an accident. Still need to pay attention, though, because it's very easy to not tip over. There they are. In Duisburg. It's empty. This road used to be so full of people. Now it's not. Dom Depot in Frankfurt. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of people are going there. Is it because it's the closest industry to leave the city from? Could be. Let's check your report. Not by request. If you reported someone, no. Website reports, they will all get dealt with eventually. They don't time out. Ooh, it's the truck meet again, but we're in a different place. Where is this? Groningen. Ah. You're not blocking though. Oh, is it the way in, way out? Yeah, but you're in the industry, that's fine. Unless this isn't. Is this just before the actual industry? Where's the prefab? No, this should all count. Right? That should count. You can go around here. Seems fine. Busy. Busy. Big gathering of people, busy. Lot of Scanias. Aveco, two of them. Very laggy, yeah. We've got their Holland's tuning going on, huh? Very nice. What's the difference between the Pro Mods and Pro Mods Arcade? Same difference as Sim 1 and Arcade. Arcade is no collisions with any player. Well, the rules, yeah. And less rules you can be banned for. Yeah, this is in the safe zone. It's fine. Including this person was the suspect. Best map DLC, that's a preference thing. There isn't really a best one. You could say the newest one is the best because their skills improve every time. So the Nordic Horizons is the largest, I'm pretty sure. Very nice. A potential DLC. Where? That one is in Groningen. Top of Netherlands. The G place. One of the industries there. If you teleport there, we will probably see the people on the map. How are you? I'm doing well, Martin. Big fan. Hope you had a good weekend. Swerve, are you trying to do a wheelie boy? Wheelie wheelie. What about it? Someone else where the meat was. I'm assuming that's what they were on about. And it's in that city. That meat was in the place at the top of the Netherlands. In whatever industry that is. And we're near the Alps Road again. The goal is very close. Look at that. Very close. I'll be getting the things very soon. There's that long trailer I saw before. That's a special transport trailer. Pretty big. Funny that you can use that trailer if you edit it. Can't do the cargoes, of course. It's a long trailer because it's got the two wheels at the front. Very long trailer. Hey, don't do that. But that is the newer, the new Skoda. The estate version. Appreciate all the people that have been joining in. Loads of new follows. Can you be banned if you're driving too slow? If you're blocking traffic, yes. There's no reason to be going very slow. What number are we at? Oh, we're close. Hold on a minute. After this report. Oh, we're close. Hold on. Is it allowed? Yeah, I assume so. If you're allowed to be able to use it physically. Because you can't take the jobs. You just need to be careful because of how long it is, and it takes a very wide turning angle. Can't buy bus. Why can you not buy the bus? You should be able to. This is a mod that you're just able to use. It's on the server. That's not how roundabouts work. Why are we driving like this? That's not how roundabouts work. Use the tram track for that. Why is the limit reduced? Because it stutters and had connection problems for ping on 5,000. So it's dropped. Although it's 3,500. That's what it went down to. You could try on the Alps Road. Yeah, you'd need it to be empty though. So, make the time of day. Sadly, you cannot do that. I can do that. Veggie. Have a flower. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. What were you? Why were you still streaming this late? Excuse me. Welcome to the crew. Hope you're well. What were we doing? Is it possible? Not for you. I can change the time of day, but sadly you cannot. You can change weather. You cannot. Peak collab. Oh, is that the one where Casera is still live? What the hell? Is she gonna end soon? It'd be cool to raid her if she's still on. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Ah, we'll forget about that then. I didn't say anything. Why were you on for so long? How long was your stream? Casera, big fan. Have a flower. Raiders, welcome to the crew. Playing ETS 2, in case you're wondering what this game is. Look at how many people there are. How was the stream? It is very rare to see you here. She often joins the chat, maybe to lurk. But you're definitely not live this much. Wouldn't end, would you? No, you go 2 hours. No. I mean, I'll be going until... Well, actually, to be fair, yeah, we're near the end of mine. I was just surprised that you were still on. Did you get any wins? Because when I last checked in, you said you didn't. Come on. Surely got close. Right? Surely. New heights of degeneracy. Please don't. That's bad. Hello, Jenny. Welcome in. Duck, welcome in. It's sad. There's always next time, huh? Have you played Big Walk yet? The walking one. Felix mentioned that earlier. Drowned in a puddle? Is that a height joke? Yeah. So small you drown in a puddle. Oh, and there's the third one. The gang. Yeah, they were all playing together. Well, thank you for that, Josh, as well. How many more are there? Okay. You should be in bed as well. This is an Aussie. Definitely should go to bed. On PlayStation Plus. Ooh, I haven't played it yet, but it would be cool to play it. Bestie, you streamed 13 hours? Disgusting behavior. Terrible. Please do go to bed. Why'd you make the zesty voice? To be funny. Some people find it funny. Anything wrong with the zesty voice? I can do it more, if you don't like it. But all of you, I appreciate that. Hope you had good fun. I need to watch it back, because I do like watching people's streams back. Ones I miss, anyway. My stream streak broke in Casera's stream. I don't know why. It's not her fault. But it's also not my fault. It shouldn't be my fault. So, go to bed. Veggie, it's also late for you. Technically, it's not late for Casera, but she's been up the entire time, so yes, it is. Because she's in Texas. It's Twitch's fault. Yeah, exactly. Did I look at the truck meet? I did. There was a report there that wasn't valid for anything. Where was it? The top city in the Netherlands, beginning with G. It's pronounced different ways, so I'm not going to bother saying the name several times. Go back. Go to bed. Appreciate you for stopping by. And to those that have joined, welcome in. What we do here is, all of these moving vehicles are people, actual players that play the game. What we do is they can report each other for bad driving, because a lot of them are bad drivers. And if a report is showing the bad driving, then I'm like, yes, ban them. Banned, not for the whole game, just the multiplayer platform that this is on. It would be very amusing if it was the whole game. Maybe a little bit too much power. See? Maybe a little bit too much power I can bestow there. That's called not slowing down before the corner. So that's what you should be doing, and you didn't do that. So, grab dinner? Yes. My 24-hour stream. Excuse me? I'm not. You've been up about as long as that? Absolutely not. No. No. Last time I did 24 hours of any sort was pre-COVID. So that's long enough ago. 24 hours, yeah. There were convoys that we were doing where they're in stages where you go from like A to B, takes about 2 hours, half an hour break, B to C, and so on and so on and so on. Across the entire game's map? Not again. It's exhausting, man. It's so exhausting. Absolutely not. Definitely not now, anyway, because it's summer. No. No, I can't be bothered to do that. Remember one of them, I actually recorded the entire thing as well, and then put that on the VOD channel. It was in 6 parts. Editing on stream. Yeah, I'd be doing everything on stream. I don't want to do that. No, I need time away from y'all, you know? We can still bond with each other. That was them just spawning in, right? Yeah. We need a break. It's not you, it's me. Okay, no, yeah, I have ears. Contrary to belief, I have ears. I needed to make that video though because again, the day it went out was the day that I bought the thing, and I assume it arrived like the day later. So it's basically its birthday. And it's right here, right next to me, down to my left. Can't take a break. No. You do need another video soon, though. I need to start working on those. I'm working on a very long one at the moment for one of the friends. 2 of the friends, actually. 1 in-game sleep cycle. How long does that last? Easy, yes. And... Sure. No. Not for this one. Remote scooters and buses, this is a truck game. Have you ever seen vehicles besides trucks in the real world, on the road? I should hope you have. That's why they exist in the game, as well. The drivers are the bad ones, the vehicles are not bad. He's working on a long one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're a truck sim. Correct. What's the point? That statement has been debunked so many times. It's a truck sim. The main vehicle in this game is a truck. You are not forced into a car or a coach. If you want to play games that have good cars and coaches, you'd play specific games for those. Dude, I was going to show that actually, yeah. We're so close. This. You're like moving out the server. Is this Frankfurt again? Yes. That's eh. Then you want a bike. There are modded bikes. Sadly, we don't support those. No. Where is it? Is this up to date? Go over there. Go over to that channel and drop us up. Please. Go do it. Come on. We're so close. Stevie. 31 months, big fan. Welcome back. That's a very long time. Hope you've been well. Go there. Go for and sub. Stop. Let me unsub. Do not unsub. It's going to reach the number and it's going to go down. That's what always happens. Simulation, welcome in. Bed War as well. Mesky, welcome in. Club, how you doing? Says 998. Which one are you looking at? This is like real time in my dashboard. Updating live. As it says there. Oh! Oh! We're near the end of the stream anyway. Come on, chat. Live count starter. Oh, does that one do... I've seen ones that do like TikTok follower counts as well. It might take a bit of time to refresh it. I don't know. That's interesting. Subbed. Haverflower, I appreciate you doing that. Big fan. Enjoy the content. Now you've subbed. Now you hopefully be able to get the next bit of content. 1 times after this. If we do it. Cool. Hop on over. Hop on over to the YouTube. Go on. Go on. Go on. Who's going to be the... No. Go on. When this usually happens as well, a lot of people do it to try and be the one, so it pauses and then it spikes up. Right? Go on. Go on. Chat. Go on. Hop on over to the YouTube. Hop on over to YouTube. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Go to the YouTube. Go and do it. Get us to 30k. 30k? 13k. There it is. Nice. Nice. Big fan. Rookie welcome in. Big fan. Do not unsub. You are now staying here forever. Do not unsub. Appreciate that, chat. It's really cool. The insane. The amount of people that someone just unsubbed. There we go. Another person subbed. Good. Thank you. Don't you dare. It's insane. Even during days when I'm not live, there's lots of people that still join and they still sub. You unsubbing. I'm pretty sure the number that went down for a brief moment, that might have been you. So don't do that again. Don't you dare do that. How dare you? Don't you dare do that. Alright, in honor of that, let's do the 1 times. Think of the moist. 12.9. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. It will update. Lovely. Is Sarah gonna bed? Or have food or something, I don't know. Please, take care of yourself. More videos at some point soon. I feel bad every time there isn't a while passes with no shorts. I do feel bad about that. You know, I do still need more. There's loads of things that can be shorts. I just end up not doing them because I'm juggling between other bits. There will be some. Just not immediately. Sometime soon. Do you know when the Coaches DLC? I do not know when, but I'm hoping next couple of months. Maybe. They'll be bringing it to a few game conventions. So I don't know if it'll be out by then. Have I been? Oh, big fan. Degenerated. It's very rare. It's very rare. I mean, I know you like to stop by and you like to lurk anyway, but the fact you got to raid is very impressive. Have a flower. I appreciate you. Big fan. Chat, if you have not been a follow, Kasera plays a bunch of different story type games. A lot of horror games you've been playing recently as well. Very nice. She sounds nice as well. Yeah, go drop a follow. Go do that. Whatever this person's going to do, I can't touch the keyboard. Until the report ends. Which is not yet. Finish streams? Good. I recommend good people. Got caught? Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Yes. Recognize the name. Speaking of, we need to play that, the chat search thing game. Chat messages. For Tim. Okay, 4 months. Was that really that bad? Blocking? I mean, I'm not really... Dodgy place to stop, but that's not that bad. It is a fun game. Pilot. That's it. Police. Yeah, who done chat? That one. Fun looking game. When I first saw the link of it, I tried it out and I tried the daily, and I did fairly well in it because there are certain, as with every community, there are ways that certain people speak. So, for Killua, for example, he would often type out a lot of peepo emotes, even if we don't have them. So if a message says the word peepo, that's probably a Killua message. If it's got poggies, poggers, anything like that, it could also be one of his. It could also be Foki doing it. It could also be Gez as well, the way that they speak. If it sounds casual but sort of formal. It could be a few other people. If it's about vehicles, it could be Felix or Star, that sort of thing. What's your name? The way you speak in chat to do with that game.
Greetings from Germany.
That's it. Think of 100 booties. I mean, could we play it? Let me bring it up. I need to set up like a full desktop scene. The daily on the clock. 10 exhibits, no clock. Open the case. This game. And it has to pull messages and things. So what we have to do is guess who sent the message based on the message. Which should be interesting. The money goal is really close. The money is really close. I appreciate all who have done it. So, I just get it for the buttons and not use for the shifter. That is probably talking about the Hori, but anyone could say that. That's War Sniper or Robson, I think. Nordic Horizon is the only DLC I'm missing. It's definitely not Bang. What are you talking about? This. These are messages from y'all, and I have to guess who it is. Shall I give you a black screen? What does that even mean? 135911 in ETS. What? Though. No. What does that even mean? 3 months of permanent ban when I not drive nor not melee. That could be many people because loads of people come in the stream and they talk about it. It only counts purple platform, yes. It could be anyone. It's called Who Done Chat. That was a complete yellow. 180 or 280, that's about the degrees of the wheel. Aaron, I thought Aaron wouldn't say that. Already done the event, there's Gez. See, that could also be Caleb. Caleb speaks, like when I was describing sort of normally, sort of sensibly, a lot of Caleb's messages sound like that as well. It could be, you know. Ah. How do I not have enough? What on earth? That could be literally any message. I don't have what? Points? Money? But he's free stuff from Prime. Ooh. No, okay. I wonder if that could be Doxy. Could you avoid copyright and just sing us the song? What a name. I like that name. Really? Now you got 6 out of 10. Back to the front page. Shall we do another one? Oh, I can't do another one. Play Cold Case. Let's do Night Shift. I'll only really do 10 anyway. Staff, welcome in. Big fan. Every time they end a stream, I wonder what the most recent message would be that shows up. This definitely looks like it was sort of vibe coded. That's why I say vibe coded, because this type of font that's also really small is very common with vibe coded stuff. Come on. The archives. Oh, so you can filter from a particular year if I want to. We're basically in the end of the stream anyway. So 2,000 statements from 79 people. 100 people. Come on. It would be near impossible for a large channel to do this game because they do not know who most of the people that type are. And it's mostly just going to be emotes, isn't it? Are you the car that's down here? And then just at the bottom of the screen there. Java Academy video. No, those will be for those will be for members because it's just a full playthrough of me doing the Java Academy stuff. There are condensed versions which are actual videos. We have an official event running between blah, 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 on the event server. Lenny doesn't speak like that. Don't want a dehydrated crew. We do not know. That could be any one of these people. Noxie, not really. But so whoever behind me when it caused that crash. It was recent, this is in May. I don't know about Zeps. Nox does drive a fair bit with us. No. Bergen parking spot 8 years ago. Also not Lenny. No. Hey, oh, hello, Felix. Nah. 50-50. To be once, the map is big, but there no new trucks for 2 past time is getting bland. That's not Tiro. He doesn't speak that badly in a nice way. Tiro at least makes sense. Sometimes. That's not really Tiro. Anyone use the Motor R3? Veggie? That's not Veggie. That's definitely not Veggie. Oh. There's a few people that I think IC would be one of them that speak sort of more formally as well. When will they release alternating vehicles? It wouldn't be Nico, he should know. The old London and Paris cities were quite popular back in 2016 and whatnot. Ooh, it wouldn't have been okay for that one. Maybe Moz didn't, but I did. Has an emote. Yeah. In the car, it don't feel forced. Forced? Our own version. Our own version? Oh, I wanted, look, we catch you looking like a pro. I wanted to catch a meal and enjoy later. That's the bot. Buh epic, buh Nordic, buh driving. Yup. Nice. Hope Eddie, I'm doing good. Sadness. Some people leave the teabag in. Some do. Oh, but this could be. I don't think it's going to be CK. It could be Bang or Parkour. Because they've talked about, you know. This is a looping sound here. Could be the one, yeah. Parkour, for some reason, for a while, I thought he was British. Well, but he's not. Turns out he's not. Oh, it was Bang! Wow. Suddenly, copyright striking channel for all 2,000 videos. It's funny, so it's oos. Unban me with a boy. It unbanned tomorrow because I'm new to all of this. I don't know how to turn off the rain. I think it's Red. Red has spoken a fair bit. I don't know how much Britt said. Fake and lag. This could be a... Well. Instantly had the meme with the grabbing the shoulder on your mind. What meme? See, M&D talks like normally and funny as well. Certain number of chats. I don't know, it's just completely random. Could be an oos one. Chaos, though. It's chaos. We do daily? I think we did daily. This one. Why was the capacity for Sim 1 reduced? We had someone ask that today as well. So that literally any one of, not Phillips, any one of these people. See? End shift. Back. We've done the daily, haven't we? I swear we've done it. No. Is it just, if you know, you know. It's more like normal sentences, not necessarily loads of punctuation, but it's often sarcastic or funny as well. Your ones have a tang of humor involved as well. They're not just like blanket statements. Sarcasm, usually. That's what stands out. Same with Felix, in a way. Felix does quite a lot of sarcasm. Don't use quotes. Yeah, some people said the moment they'd like worked out this, oh, I've now got to change the way I type. Try and fool the system. This is a good idea, though. A good game. This could be a short. Oh, hello, there's Brit. Welcome in. How you doing? You were one of the people I wondered if the message was yours in this little game. Wish you to have fun and safe roads. Yeah, it could be any, but this is under the time limit. So I'm under time limit here. Under pressure. Things easier. All manual until you get an ox to do some of it. Ox what? That was Jess? December last year? FX3 Volvo can go full power. I'm going to get all of them wrong now, aren't I? Yeah, not a good start. 80% of the gameplay is removing rocks. It's a bit of one first person. Yeah. I think only on the norths. Moz is in there. Because all the rocks and branches from SnowRunner hit the roads in here. Hey, London does join in the chance normally. Should add natural snow rather than a mod. Did it come a very funny Allen key Phillips head screwdriver combo thing? Potato, shut up! That's Phillips. That's how Phillips speaks. See, a bit more sensible, talking about slightly nerdy, but not like jokey nerdy. Lithuania. That was just a guess. 5 out of 10. I flopped at the beginning there, but then I had a good old, you know, not bad here. That's the daily. Tomorrow there'll be more. Pretty enough. Pretty good. Pretty good. Fair enough. Very good. If you want to try that out, that is the link to the game. Technically speaking, you can put any channel's chat in if you want to try for my chat and guess who it is, and feel free. I don't know which message it was. You can go back in the VOD. Because you've been in the chat for a handful, but I haven't picked up on like how you speak, if that makes sense. There's only a few of them that I like really know and guessed. Yes, you were one of them actually. I think I chose someone else and it turned out to be you. Anyway, we're done. That was fun. Chaos at the petrol station? There's always chaos there. In the blue Skoda, is it you? Are you on the side of the road? Never mind, you're gone. No, I can still see you on my screen. As long as you're not in the way of anyone, it's fine. I don't think there was any of you, no. But Felix is like similar to Oos, but a bit more blunt a lot of the time. Like if someone's being stupid, you will call them stupid. That sort of thing. That's how Felix types. But I was going to say, MND also sounds sort of formal, sensible, casual, I guess. The majority of people are just sensible, casual, on topic. Yeah. Someone being banned. Yeah, it wouldn't be Brit though. Yeah, if it was that one, Brit doesn't sound like the type that would like talk about them being banned for anything. I don't even know if they have been. They've never said it. You want to test your memory. How do you sound? Similar again. Sensible, emotes, jokey. You'd often change the spelling of words to be a bit more Twitch speak, that sort of thing. And then sadness is a bit more than that. They also spell things wrong more. Yeah. I did the night shift, I think, which is the endless one. Yeah. Most Wanted is a very interesting one. That's very tricky. What about you? I think you're similar to the normal as well. Normal chat. You have a mixture of emotes. But you also type with capital letters in some messages. So, why does it mean hello? I don't know why people put 2 slashes at the end of it. It's like they have 2 arms on one side. Maybe it symbolizes movement. I'm not too sure. But O slash both mean hello. Okay. We have a lot of people here. 1 fat arm, it could be. That's a funny one. Well, now that the homies have ended. We raided Dylan fairly recently, didn't we? Never been banned. There we go. I wouldn't think you'd be the type that would be banned. Yeah. I don't know if you want to go. I'm just looking at random channels in this category. Let me just mute the tab first. Don't want to get deafened. Okay, this person's on TMP. Okay. This person is, I don't know what they're doing, but that is, they're all over the road. Okay. So I was thinking, if you were to go to someone we had, like, you know, when you don't go to a familiar person, you go to a new person, and it's scary. You want to make sure. When was it? We already did it last week, didn't we? Any message includes someone being mentioned? You know, if it's me, if it has a comma after the name. Yeah, because you do it in Chat Arena, don't you? Yeah. Dylan was, yeah, last week. I did last week. Well, who do we go for then? Who do we go for? I don't think if I... No familiar names in their chat. Because sometimes for communities like in this game, people slightly overlap. Yeah. This is a big streamer. Big streamer. Unofficial raids. No, it's fine. I mean, I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll. Raid, question mark? New person, regular person. Poll time. 2 poll. Hello, Lars, welcome in. Best model Reddit? I appreciate that. Big fan. How to get your event to be in an event server? You need to apply for one. I don't quite know what the procedure is of doing that. You do it until you get your own message. And then see if you can guess yourself right. If you don't, speaking of events, I was going to find the listing for the thing. There. This one. Already has quite a lot of people attending, but they're not actually like attending. Munich to Geneva. That's not the Alps, is it? That's the other Alps, the one next to it. 100 signups, 100 people saying they'll attend. Yeah, you need a big list of people that are potentially going. New person. Okay. Right. Where are they at the moment? I can't guess where that is, but we can rate someone new who is in a pink truck at the moment. They're playing on TMP though. Very nice. They're called Chloe. I'm going to tell it to Chloe. Dutch, but English chat. The ad is in Dutch. That's nice. Will be nice. Sharing, trucking, community stuff. They'll probably explain what they're going to do, right? Raid, normal raid message. Be nice. One's for subs, one's for not. If you want to join this from another platform, you have to be on the Twitch for this. Twitch raids only for that. Do not use that as a message. Oh, is that one you found? Oh, there's a few that say that. Felix, surprisingly. I don't know who says that. No, there's one that says it on YouTube or TikTok chat as well. So. Other games. Sometimes I do. Off stream. Jusu. Oh, no, that might be him mimicking someone else. Yeah, because I think he's seen sometimes. IRL Choco Girl. Oh, yeah. You know when someone like, I don't know if they're familiar or not. I remember we read it into someone else ages ago, they raided, and they were also a trucker person. I remember. It's natural for people to be overlapping between the real world and the ETS2, eh? Why not? And you recommended? Well, good choice then. I mean, to be fair, they were at the top of this category. But hey, send you over there. Be nice. Enjoy their company. Let them introduce themselves. I'll hang about a bit as well. A lot of people in here. We can't let them go to waste, can we? Tomorrow is driving around. I don't know where we're going. I'll probably establish that on the stream at the time. It'll probably be in the arcade server for reasons. So, you know. Toxic. Good name. I don't know who that is, sadly. Were they playing ETS2? Hopefully behaving themselves. Driving in circles, yes. Well, no, I'm the one that you normally drives normally, and everyone else just throws themselves around me. On the arcade server, anyway. SES Convoy, don't know when. I did it for the challenge, only when we need to go on Convoy. Maybe next time will be whenever I'm next on Grand Utopia. That's on a Convoy session. So, you see? Yeah, you see? Have a flower, be nice, enjoy your time over there. Traveling all over the place. Oh. Arcade, exactly. Big fan. Socials. Don't forget all the socials. Every link is exactly the same. The beta warning, it's going to be in beta for a long time. Sadly. That's how they upgrade it. It's going to raid in a moment. Big fan. Catch you over there.